Hola, buenas por ahí por el chat, si hay alguien. Pues bueno, voy a continuar un ratillo con The Book of the Unwritten Tales 2. Consigo ir avanzando un poco. Creo que tengo todo esto bien configurado, aunque curiosamente he perdido 182 cuadros nada más empezar la transmisión con el OS. Supongo que es normal. Será la típica saturación de Twitch fin de semana. Vale, a ver. Vale, había quedado en que tenía que limpiar esto, ¿no? Las telarañas y demás. A ver. Vale, con el troll ya había hablado, si no recuerdo mal.
For opening tabs, knots, loops and the like.
Vale, esa parte no está traducida.
A firemaker is an amazing piece of engineering. You fill it with flammable gas, which is then ignited using complicated technology. Nothing. Probably hit a hole. Oh, hello.
Why have you always got to be in my face?
Headmaster Block wants to get rid of the kobolds.
Didn't tell me.
But he did tell me, and I want you to help me.
Want whatever you want.
Why you like that?
Like what?
So unfriendly, and destructive, and such an arse.
Troll's troll.
Eso es verdad.
I know why you don't want to help. You can't. You're neither smart enough nor fast enough to catch the kobold.
I can do anything better than you can, that's for sure. But I don't have to prove anything to you.
Never mind. I like the kobolds. To be honest, I'm actually even proud of them.
Yeah, I've seen better.
Yeah, however, it would make me really angry if someone scared the kobolds off.
Huh? You talking to me?
Things can't go on like this. Is that all you want? Just to be a right pain in the arse all your life? Someone who just annoys others without ever lifting a finger?
Blah, 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 blah. What is it? Finally notice your own stupidity?
You...
Want to apologise? Ha! Loser.
That was a waste. Oi! Stop that! He kissed the picture of the princess. Probably better if I put the book in a safe place. I saved the book of fairy tales from that annoying kobold. But maybe I can use the book to lure him into a trap.
A una trampa. El horno. Vale, coger tal vez el veneno con el fuelle.
I shouldn't do that too often. The room could fill up with gas. One spark, and we'd have the same result as the devastating spring explosion in Gnome Hole. That was the time that Grandad lived on nothing but beans for 2 weeks, while we were visiting relatives in Gnomegan.
No. Me deja interactuar con la nube de gas.
Looks like someone wanted to start a fire and burn the book pages. Lucky for me, they failed. He was crazy about the book of fairy tales. Well, rather, the picture of the princesses in it. That's just not right. This is the desk that Chantal, the daughter of the council leader, and little Timmy share. Hard to imagine two students being any more different. Chantal is only here because of its tradition in her family, and I don't think she really cares about magic or has any real talent for it. Timmy, though, well, he... What's this? A gift? For Wilbur A. Wow! That's... what is it?
I'm a magic slate.
You look like you're pretty expensive.
Thank you.
And you're a gift. You're mine now.
The gift wrap and greeting card seem to indicate that this is the case.
But who is A?
Insufficient parameters.
Maybe Alistair, the Archmage.
Mordred, Vivian, Leslie, Alistair, Archmage of Seastone.
He probably thought I might need some help. How nice of him. Vivian. But what exactly are you? A talking slate?
I can speak, write, draw, calculate, sing, write poetry, and vibrate. And answer almost any question.
Wow! Can you be used to play games which appear to be free at first glance, but in the long term empty your pocket and leave you destitute?
No. I am a tool and was not designed for unproductive activities, such as games.
Too bad. I bet you're really useful.
Insufficient parameters.
So let me get this straight. I can write on you, and paint, and... Do you know any spells?
No.
Can you give me any tips on how I can do my tasks?
Unless it's about recipes. Probably not.
I like you anyway. Okay, yeah, over and out. Archmage Alistair's magic slate. I like it. It looks important. And it's got lovely rounded corners, which of course makes the design unique for pattern purposes, I guess. Archmage Alistair's magic... At the moment, I have no questions. If I need fire, maybe the old fire maker could help. Nothing. Either it's broken or missing fuel, or I'm not using it correctly. I would have to learn more about it. A fire maker is an amazing piece of engineering. You fill it with flammable gas, which is then ignited using complicated technology. Maybe it was always a carnivorous plant. Don't worry, Ugh, that's disgusting. Oh, like Grandad whenever he's eating beans. The way he looks at the moment, he could give Bertram, the world's fattest hamster, a run for his money. But he'll get back to normal. A short nap and he'll be right as rain. Master Marcus told me everything I need to know. Hold your head high, inspire your students, and don't let things get you down. I just wish I wasn't entirely on my own. Mages use ball. He'll know how I can tame those unruly. At the moment, I have no questions. I saved the book of fairy tales from that annoying kobold. He was crazy about the book of fairy. That's... He'd like to have the book back, but if I give it to him, he'll just take it and fly away. Archmage Alistair's magic slate. The moment I have no... I don't have anything... Excuse me, Headmaster Block.
Yes?
I met the caretaker. Troll.
I know what you want to say. I'm not enthusiastic about it myself. Trolls are sullen, slow, and rude. But what can I do? They have a stranglehold on the janitorial market. We must live with it. Still, we were able to negotiate a good contract.
What do you mean?
Paragraph 1, Section 1. The troll is not allowed to speak with any school employee or student unless explicitly requested.
About those tasks.
Yes?
If I have to clean the hall, is there anything I can use to do it with?
The caretaker troll was supplied accordingly. Ask him.
He doesn't want to give me anything.
You are a professor. He is a janitor. Assert yourself.
The cobwebs in the hall are a long way up.
And?
You may not have noticed, but I'm a rather average-sized gnome.
That is no excuse. Get to work.
Can't one or two of the kobolds just stay here in the school? After all, they are magical creatures, and students could examine them and take them for walks.
Rioting kobolds in my school? I'll have none of it. They have to go.
Ah, shame that. about the fireplace map over there.
Yes?
It shows several fireplaces in the school.
Of course. Large and important buildings can have more than just one access to the fireplace travel network.
One of them seems to be in the missing library.
Good thinking, Weathervane. Get to the bottom of it.
I'm already on it. But even if the fireplace was still reachable, don't you need a special magic powder to use the network?
True. You need some extremely rare and valuable fireplace travel powder. Only high-ranking civil servants receive small amounts of it.
Thank you.
Weathervane, aren't you listening? Only high-ranking civil servants get some for personal use.
But I thought I was supposed to find the missing library.
Of course, but without wasting my fireplace travel powder, thank you very much.
I don't know how to get into the missing library without your fireplace travel powder.
That's your problem. I assign tasks, you complete them. Or at least try.
What I wanted to... So, I'll get back to work then.
Be my guest.
There's enough fireplace travel powder in the jar to take me to the library 100 times. But can I get some without the headmaster noticing?
Vale, voy a hacerse con un poco.
At the moment, I have no questions. I don't think he's particularly interested in this type of literature. Besides, it's Chantal's book. I should put it somewhere where she can find it tomorrow. Should I misuse the broom on display to sweep out the entrance hall? I mean, a broom is a broom, right? Unfortunately, I can't open the display case. It's locked, and I don't have a key.
Un hechizo de apertura, ¿no?
I don't think that'll work. The spell opens loops, straps, hooks, and eyes, things like that. But I can try. As I suspected, there's another spell to open locks.
Verdad.
At the moment, I have no questions. Oh, hello.
Why have you always got to be in my face?
Headmaster Block has ordered you to give me some of the cleaning supplies.
Right.
So, you're doing it?
Of course.
Then give them to me.
How sure?
You're making fun of me, right?
No.
No matter what I do, you're not going to give me anything to use to tidy up, right?
Course I will.
I'm going to get a broom myself. I have to go.
Había un ruidillo cuando doy ahí a las palancas, pero ni idea de lo que es.
This book looks very old and important. Half the class had runny noses, most were recaptured. This is the roll book where the teacher writes down any unusual events. Maybe I can find something in the roll book about this Allardyce mentioned in the note on the apparatus. Here. Despite repeated warnings, young Allardyce continued his experiments on his fire maker. To my great regret, I must say that the device works. He demonstrated it to the staff. We had to have him committed to the asylum in Arkhamstone because of his delusions and insubordination. A wizard who invents a fire maker and then committed to an insane asylum by other wizards. I guess they didn't understand his new kind of magic back in their time, or they figured their monopoly was in danger. For a long time, wizards were the only ones allowed to make fire. Maybe I'll find another entry on Allardyce. Yes, here, bit earlier. Today I made a disturbing discovery. Young Allardyce, very gifted but also nonconformist, was making drawings of an apparatus. This apparatus could start a fire without magic. Of course, I took the paper away from him and showed it to the headmaster. He ordered 2 weeks of detention in the dungeon and added the drawing to the offender's file.
Ah, bueno, pero eso ya lo tengo.
A talented mage invents a fire maker and is locked up for it. The machine remains on display as a warning. Pretty steep, but it fits with the stories about mages in earlier times. They were the only ones allowed to start fires. It was against the law for normal people. If the fire in a house went out, they had to call a mage, and of course, he charged for his work. They used to say, the faster the coin falls through the slot, the faster the wand makes the stove grow hot. Nowadays, everyone makes their own fire. Young Allardyce's fire-making plans could still be in his file. Someone should send them to his family and apologise. I don't know how the machine works. I need to learn more. Still missing a few pages, but if I'm lucky, I'll find them all and can save a book. Master Marcus's number won't help me anymore. He's probably already on his way to his live role-playing game. A thin but fairly tear-resistant thread, about 1.5 dragon toes long. A fire maker is an amazing piece of engineering. You fill it with flammable gas, which is then ignited using complicated technology. I could pull the thread through the hook at the end of the bone and use it as a kind of a needle. It worked! And I can even sew! Mum showed me while Dad was teaching Sydney how to weld.
Yo, pero ¿para qué me sirve esto?
An improvised needle and thread. I could sew the pages into a quire later, but I still haven't found all of them.
Para coser el libro. Encuadernación chunga. Claro, ¿cómo consigo? Supongo yo que esta máquina funciona con gas. Supongo que el gas se de sacar de la planta. Pero claro, la cuestión es cómo.
I don't think I'd hit him. I'm not a very good shot with a magic wand. No, that would be overtaxing his intellectual abilities, and the criticism would be devastating. How can I ever get the hall cleaned up? And by, 72 o'clock? Together with some fireplace travel powder, the display case can't be opened like that. It's locked. Should I misuse the unfortunately. If I find a couple of old coins here, in the school, who do they belong to?
The heirs of the original owner. If they are not found, the state. Possibly also the school, although that depends on the circumstances.
So they wouldn't belong to me?
Absolutely not.
Well, it was just a kind of general interest question, really. I don't know how to conjure fire. Might have been part of my mage training, but I never learned. I wonder if Friedlin still likes pet food. I should buy a new package and see. I don't need the empty carton anymore. I don't know how to... That won't help with no fire burning.
I hope that is not school property that you intend to burn there, Professor.
Yes, but it's absolutely necessary.
So, why is that?
Currently, there's a shortage of mages, right? And the school doesn't pay well.
It pays appropriately.
If we want to convince mages to work here, then we've got to offer them something. An open fire, free drinks, maybe a lunch buffet. Massages?
Enough with the jokes already. Jokes cut into working time. I hope that...
Yes, but
So?
I thought work would go better if it was a little warmer and more comfortable here.
Coziness is hardly suited to increasing the teaching staff's effectiveness. Get to work. I hope...
They're just a few old boards.
From the school here?
Yes, but you should have thrown them away.
You should have thrown them away, but you didn't do so.
I thought to myself, why throw away the boards and waste expensive firewood? Why unnecessarily burden school finances?
Good thinking, Professor Weathervane. Carry on.
Wowzers! Even outside the classroom, this job is more complicated than I first thought.
Vale, ahora solo necesito hacer fuego.
I don't know how to conjure fire. Might have been part of my mage trade. In principle, not a bad idea. The cobbles would certainly distract him. But then I would have more to get out of the school. As correct and meticulous as Blocky, but I don't think anyone would notice a difference. Can I use it to make him work faster? Probably. But I don't think I should do it. Using magic to compel living creatures to do something against their will? Ugh. I didn't become a mage to do things like that.
Ah, vale, es la ventana. Pero ni idea de para qué sirve esto.
no idea how to reach him up there. Well, it's not just that he's very far away, he just never stops flying around.
Tal vez sea para golpearlo o algo así. Pues no lo sé.
Bye!
Ay. Vale.
That's it! I locked him out! I don't have a...
Vale, y ahora quedaría el de aquí dentro. Y claro, tengo que montarle la trampa. ¿Cómo? Ah, vale, no hay que montarlo, simplemente hay que
Maybe I can lure him
utilizarlo.
into a trap. Hey, look! That book! Ah! I have you now! Well, sort of. Locked up in a dark place with a book of fairy tales. Time to negotiate. Hello? Can you hear me? I got nothing against you, but you have to leave the school. It's too dangerous here for you, and you're interfering with the routine. I'm going to slowly open the desktop now, and you're going to come out peacefully. Right then. Ah! Ow! Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I should probably make the best of this. I'll just keep him in the pencil case where it's safe. Oh, I think he's woken up, and he's looking for trouble.
Vale, la musiquilla esa parece que es que he conseguido avanzar en algún punto.
This little guy is trying to get out of the pencil case. He seems to be pretty annoyed. Maybe better if I'm not the first thing he sees when the pencil case opens.
Vale, que puedo utilizarlo con el troll o con el director. He de suponer.
Absolutely not! He pounded the other cobble to mush. I don't want anything bad to happen to my little wing friend.
Vale, con el troll no.
Haha, time for a little distraction. Hopefully this'll get Blocky's attention.
So that would be the next... Go away! Did you see that, Weathervane? The insolence! Unbelievable! The things one must put up with here.
Appalling, Headmaster.
Un momento. Hola, Lizer. A ver. Tienes como consigo fuego ahora.
Excuse me, Headmaster Block.
Yes?
No. Ya he conseguido varias cosas.
About those tasks.
Yes?
4 kobolds have been driven off, as far as I can tell.
Good job, then. How did the vermin actually get in here?
For, maybe they're in town on business and got lost?
Some joker must have summoned them. Or the Archmage. Probably wants me to look bad in my new job. Luckily, I was able to contain the kobold plague.
Well, actually, it was me.
Certainly. But who ordered you to do it?
What I wanted to... So, I'll get back to work then.
You do that. After all, you have already accomplished something.
I don't...
La cosa es como hacerse con el gas. De aquí.
At the moment, I have no questions.
Hola, Worka, ¿qué tal?
I'm gonna hold my nose. That gas smells like, well, you know, gas.
A ver, aquí sale el gas, pero ahora puedo.
Got it.
Vale, supongo que era que había que hacer primero bastante lo de expulsar los kobolds.
Right then. If this gas isn't flammable, then I just don't know. Done! The machine is refueled. Here we go. I am Master of Fire. Who am I talking to? There's no one here.
Y ahora llevarme el fuego.
Use the fire maker to destroy its own plans? I don't think so. I'm not a real expert on irony or that kind of thing.
El cuaderno, supongo.
I'll tear a sheet from the notepad into strips. They should do to get the fire to the fireplace. Let's give it a try. Now, hurry! Done. Now come on, burn.
Did you say something, Professor Weathervane?
I'm just about to summon fire with my magic skills. Oh, fire, come here.
Careful, Professor. Don't burn the whole tower down around you.
Sorry. I don't like that.
Vale, ha dicho algo, pero no lo he oído.
The fire's large enough without the bellows. At the moment, I have no questions. Well, this should be interesting. The flames have turned green and the fire is suddenly cool. I guess it worked. It's not a normal fire anymore. It's cool and can take me anywhere on the Fireplace Travel Network. I guess I just have to think of the symbols that are painted on the plan next to the library fireplace. Owl, worm, and rat. Owl, worm, and rat. Wow! Wherever the missing library is, I'm inside it now. Huh? Hello?
What is it? What does it want here?
My name is Wilbur Weathervane. Who is speaking?
It's scary. It should not be here.
What the?
He's trying to break loose! Help!
He has awakened. What does it want?
Who are you?
We are books, so,
Yes, books. That is the word.
And you're alive?
That is none of your business.
Se me dio la conexión de la tablet. No sé si se habrá ido la conexión en sí. A ver, un momento. No sé si puedo minimizar sin que se vaya a hacer puñetas el juego. A ver. Ah, vale, sí. Ya veo que no se ha ido la conexión. Vaya, pues la tablet se ha ido a hacer puñetas, por lo visto. Bueno, me quedo sin leer el chat durante un rato.
What happened? I found the library and I heard noises. I guess that was probably you.
the book is more powerful than the thingy.
What's it called again?
You know, for writing.
Right. The book is mightier than the thingy.
Okay, sure. Would you mind letting me get up? It's pretty uncomfortable here.
Haha, never.
But at some point you'll have to let me get up.
Is that possible?
What?
That we, sooner or later, have to let him get up?
No idea.
The answer to your question is.
Okay. Okay, I'll just lie here for now.
Huh, exactly. Like,
So, the missing library's your home?
It, isn't missing.
It was here the whole time.
Well, for the rest of us out there, it wasn't there.
Out there?
You know, in the school.
Shoe? You know anything about them?
You wear them on your feet.
So you mean your feet thought the thing here had disappeared?
I'm not being funny, but you seem to be pretty confused to me.
Confused? Ha! We are, we're books. We know everything.
All right then. So come on, tell me. What type of books are you?
Well, me? Well, I'm a big, fee book. And my comrade here is, Thingy.
I am you write words in it and explain them.
Hey, yeah, a written word explanation book.
There's something pretty weird here. How about we try and figure out what's going on here? What do you reckon?
You can't trust it.
We don't know what it is.
It is not a book.
I say we throw it out the window so that its leaves are scattered to the four winds.
I think you're right. It has its own thoughts, and that is not a good thing. I think.
Well, I think you're getting a little bit carried away with yourselves.
Careful!
It's tearing itself loose.
It's coming right for us. What a monster!
Look, you, I won't hurt you, but something really weird is going on here, and I am not going to let you throw me out the window.
Make it go away. We don't like it.
We know it not. It scares us.
Nasty hobbit.
Vale.
I wonder if the books were always alive, or were they brought to life because of this place? And shouldn't books be terribly wise creatures? Why are the ones here so simple-minded? Not sure this desk was meant for students. It might have belonged to the librarian. Looking at the tools, a large part of the work must have been the care and repair of books. Oh, this book is in worse than poor condition. The glue has given up the ghost and now several pages are missing. Here's one of the pages. I'll take it with me. If I could repair the book, that might convince the other books that I mean them no harm. I would have to sew the missing pages together and then glue them to the book spine.
Dum-de-doodle-oo.
Huh? Do you know anything about book repair?
I know everything.
You have to sew the pages together, right? A few at a time.
Correct. The so-called quires.
And these quires are then glued to the book?
Correct. For which you need wheat starch paste.
I don't have any of that.
Alternatively, alchemically manufactured adhesives or some natural products, such as troll snot, can be used.
Troll snot?
Correct. Troll snot forms the basis of many industrial adhesives.
Thank you for this valuable and somewhat disgusting information. Cheers. Still missing a few pages, but if I'm lucky, I'll find them all and can save a book. If it weren't so scary here, the library could be a really nice place. I think it once was. You don't see doilies anywhere else in the school. That's the 6th sheet. I think there's only one missing now. If I could repair the book, that might convince the other books that I mean them no harm. I would have to sew the missing pages together and then glue them to the book spine. Jelly glowfish usually only survive a few years if nobody looks after them. Perhaps the books fed them so they wouldn't have to live here in total darkness. Wouldn't that be terrible? To be locked in a library and not have enough light to read all the wonderful books around you.
Vale, es la que necesito. Moco de troll.
This wall, this arch, it looks like a door belongs here, but there's only a wall. The books have all retreated to the shelves. I don't know which ones attacked me. Listen, I won't hurt you. I've been looking for you. You and the library should come back to the school.
Make it go away!
It scares us.
But I won't hurt you. How can I prove that?
Go away! Go away!
Did you make the library disappear? Do you know how to make it reappear?
It should leave us alone.
Maybe we can help each other. One hand washes the other.
It wants to wash us, so the last bit of ink will blur.
Oh!
No, talking isn't helping here. I just have to prove to them I'm their friend. Maybe they know how to make a library reappear. Maybe they don't. Whatever. As long as they don't trust me, I won't get a thing out of them. Empty. Everything that might once have been in there seems to be spread across the desk. I need wood for a fireplace, and instead of burning books or a shelf, I'd rather have something that no one seems to use. I think the library goes even further up there. One can hardly see anything because it's so dark, and I don't see a ladder or a stairway that would lead up there. If the librarian wasn't some sort of monkey, I mean an ape, I don't know how he'd get up there.
Otra vez una referencia al bibliotecario de Mundo Disco.
I thought there weren't very many books in this school. No wonder. They're all here. Depending on what lies beyond the passages, this could easily be the largest magic library in the country.
Pues qué raro, parece que la conexión a internet de la tablet ha quedado ahí por inicio de la tablet y nada.
That's strange. The writing is very pale and fuzzy. It's almost as if... I have to get used to these living books. A note. This is a spell. I think it's even... Yes! The fire spell! The most important spell of all to a mage! I finally have it! A finely crafted white doily. Useless, but pretty. The wood is old and very dry. It would burn well. The journey through the fire network is anything but comfortable. You get sucked into a vortex, and then there are openings everywhere. But somehow I still came out in the right fireplace. It would be better if the headmaster never finds out about this. Igni faxius ignis ferro. I'm slowly getting the hang of this.
What did it do?
It summoned the Red Devourer.
That was the last of the fireplace travel powder, but I think it was enough. I don't have anything to talk to him about, so that's good. Look here, isn't it pretty?
Ugly.
That's not true. Got it from my grandmother. It's an heirloom. And, wow, it means a lot to me.
Thank you for showing it to me.
Ha ha! I tricked you. I wanted your snot in the cloth.
Oh, wow. You're so great. Snort. Nigel.
Vale, ha sido fácil.
Ew! The doily is soaked with viscous, greeny, browny, slimy troll snot. I think there's a few lumps in it too. I can well imagine that this stuff makes an excellent glue. It sure has the right consistency anyway. I like it. It looks important. It's got lovely rounded corners, which of course makes the design unique for pattern purposes, I guess. At the moment, I have no questions.
Y ya está, ya no tengo que hacer nada más. Solo conseguir los mocos, a ver. A lo mejor tengo que tratarlos de alguna forma, pero no, se ve que no.
Excuse me, Headmaster Block.
Yes?
About...
Yeah.
I was in the library. It's fine, more or less.
Really? Where is it?
Well, it's not easy to get into. You just need a little bit of magic.
Unfortunately, that is unacceptable. The library is a room like every other room in this building, and it has to live with the fact that staff and students may want to enter it in the conventional manner. Through the door.
But how?
I do not care how. Get the room back, Professor. And then I can finally return this loose page to where it belongs.
What I wanted to... That note you have there, it looks like a page from a book.
Yes, indeed. It's an incomplete travelogue. The traveler, apparently a researcher, speaks of a country called Laputa. The arts, sciences, languages, and crafts are revolutionary. Very exciting concepts, but unfortunately, the book is incomplete.
If you give me the page, I might be able to find the rest of the book for you.
Thank you. I'd like the whole story. I'm sure the tale will end well and will serve as a role model for us. Here, take it.
Ta! So, I'll get back to work then.
You do that.
Vale, entonces ya tengo todas las hojas. Puedo coserlas.
All right, now I'll sew the 7 together. Done! A beautiful new choir for a book. I have sewn the 7 lost sheets together to form a choir. Now I have to glue the choir into the damaged book in the library. All right, I'll smear a little troll snot along the spine. Ugh. And then I'll carefully glue the choir in. Done! As good as new. I attempted to rise, but was not able to stir. For, as I happened to lie on my back, I found my arms and legs were strongly fastened on each side to the ground. The same was the case with my very long and thick hair. I likewise felt several slender ligatures across my body, from my armpits to my thighs. I could only look upwards. The sun began to grow hot, and the light offended my eyes.
You can read me?
Well, of course. You are actually one of my favorite books.
Read on.
You mean you can?
Books cannot read. We have to be read. When no one reads us, our stories fade and we forget who we are.
Oh, that is so sad. I would love to help you all, but I've so much to do and I can't possibly read you all.
Reading books is ancient magic. You can travel to foreign places, the past and the future.
What does that mean?
There's always time for a good book.
Well, okay then. Who wants to go first?
Me, pick me.
It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. It was the age of wisdom, it was the age of foolishness. That was great! I'm going to repeat that as soon as possible. Well, how did I do? And how long was I gone?
Not long enough.
Yes?
Me ha pasado en la voz.
About those tasks.
Yes?
The library's back, and the entrance can be found, funnily enough, in the entrance hall.
Understood.
That was a job pretty well done, right?
Do you want praise every time you are successful in doing something for which you are paid?
Yes, please.
Oh.
What I wanted to... So, I'll get back to work then.
You are doing amazingly well.
¿Y ahora qué?
Master Marcus told me everything I need to know. I just wish I wasn't in time.
Ah, vale. Sí, claro. Limpiar esto. Limpiar las...
Wow! It looks like this library has finally returned to life. A great team. I didn't read all of the books. Once I got started, many of the books remembered their texts. It was as if they were awakening from a long sleep. I only had to read a few sentences, and they were able to remember who they were again. The text came back, black as coal and crisp, and they began to quote from their contents. All at once. It was fantastic.
A ver, un momento. Vale, o sea, estoy mirando y se me ha ido todo el wifi, por lo visto. Tampoco puedo entrar en la configuración del router. Tócate las narices. Ah. Algo ha pasado con... Algo está pasando con la línea o con el router o algo. Bueno, mientras dure internet. Joder, he pasado otro mes. Qué rápido.
Oh, what happened to these books?
A sad story. Their fate was sealed by the leaky roof.
Well, maybe I can fix them.
It's too late for that.
Correct. That's why we should help them before they're destroyed. Oh, no. Not this again.
We've already been through all this. The book friend hasn't got time for silliness.
Time is irrelevant. You are irrelevant.
The books are ruined, and there's nothing we can do to change that.
Hello?
Wilbur, I've been waiting for you for a long time.
You've been waiting for me?
Of course, for many years, since way back then.
But I don't think I've ever seen you before.
You didn't. Of course you have. Many years in the past. It just hasn't happened yet.
Who are you?
Call me Emmett. Emmet, the Book of Time Travel. Alternatively, Emmet, the Scatterbrain. I know everything there is to know about time travel.
Captain Nate travelled back in time. He had an amulet from the Archmage.
But our bewildered friend here thinks you can just zip around the time stream without the use of any magic at all. Just into the past. The future isn't written yet. Have you never heard of the word paradox, eh?
If it were possible, we could save those poor books from being soaked through. And how exactly does this all work? Time travel without magic, I mean.
Why, how all journeys with books work. You read about a time, imagine it, and then, great Scott, you're there. Hey presto, tra-la-la. It's that simple. Precisely. If it didn't work, I wouldn't be telling you about it.
It can't hurt to try. Send me to the past.
Are you absolutely certain? The past is a strange place.
Tell me about it.
Well, listen. And the world was the same, and yet different.
What is this?
Anda. Falta más píxeles para estar en el pasado.
The books are still rotten. I mean, already rotten. I haven't gone back far enough. The fire looks quite strange. The flames dance so evenly, and there's no smoke. Hello? Can you still talk?
What do you mean, still?
We've always been able to speak. We are living books. And you are?
Wilbur. From the future.
Naturally.
Apart from everything looking so strange, not much has changed in the library. Just a few more books and a little less dust, that's all. Apart from everything looking so strange, just a few more... There's no trace of the librarian at this point in time either. Here's a few broadhead nails. Maybe for nailing books with wooden covers. I'll take a few. Tell me, why does everything suddenly look so strange in here?
Strange? What do you mean, strange?
It's never looked any different.
But it did. In my time, it was all much sharper and somehow more detailed.
Oh, so things look sharper in the future.
Yes, it feels a little harder to move about too.
Have you suffered a knock to the head recently, my young friend? Perhaps you should consult a medicus.
Those books in the corner there, how long have they been like that?
A tragic story. A few years ago, somebody was supposed to repair a hole in the roof, but they forgot.
That's why I'm here. I just don't think I've travelled back far enough.
You don't say.
A book about time travel sent me here. Where is it?
He never shut his flap about his crazy theories, so we took care of it.
I'm just going to take a little look around here.
Please yourself.
I'd love to see what the rest of the school looks like right now. But I'm just here to save the books, and there are more than enough things that need doing back in my time. Burying a book underneath its peers. How could you? What the others did to you wasn't very nice.
Books are very stubborn. Once you've written something in them, it's very difficult to change their mind.
It actually worked! I'm really here!
That can't be disputed, but what worked?
Time travel, whatnot. You sent me back to this point in time.
It worked? Great Scott! It worked! I always knew it would!
Send me a few more years into the past. Please.
How do I do that?
Well, you tell me about the past, and I imagine exactly what it was like.
I see. All right, then. A few years ago, things were very different around here.
Vale, esto sí que se parece un poco más a los juegos de la época. Lo curioso es que no se oye la voz, pero cuando habla sí que se baja el volumen de la música. Vale, es lo que tengo que abrir la caja. Pues o volver al futuro para coger algo. Genial. Vale, lo que tengo que arreglarlo con lo que tengo aquí. Ah, vale, no, espera, que viajo más atrás. Vale, ¿esto qué es? ¿Una aventura conversacional o qué? Esta es una biblioteca muy iluminada. Un gordo con un mono duerme ante una chimenea brillante. El olor a alcohol llena el ambiente. Un hombre roncando sin afeitar y con un mono sucio. A su lado hay varias botellas de vino vacías. Y lleva una tira con una llave colgada del cuello. Pues coger la llave. Dale a lanzar el nudo de la tira de cuero, pero está demasiado fuerte como para soltarse. No puedes deshacer el nudo. Tampoco puedes sacarle la tira por la cabeza, apenas puedes llegar a ella. A ver, mirar a la biblioteca. A tu alrededor con los ojos bien abiertos. Ni escalera ni caja de herramientas, pero hay un rollo de papel alquitranado. Creo que este bros no se organiza muy bien. Vale, coger el papel. Coger el papel de rollo, el rollo de papel para el tejado y lo añadas a tu inconmensurable inventario. A ver, mirar los viejos en su sitio, al igual que en el otro tiempo. Hora de esperar, están a salvo y no se han movido ni un ápice. Un candado, el hombre la lleva... Ah, vale. Hablar con uno mismo. Está compuesto de letras y algunos símbolos. La cosa está clara, no voy a retroceder más. La biblioteca. Ha sido como buen... Una biblioteca, vale. Hablar con el obrero. Vale, estaba bien con un tronco. Hablar con los libros viejos, por ejemplo. ¿Cuánto tiempo lleva tirado ahí borracho? Esto siempre ha sido así. Así necesitaré la llave. Con el papel ya sería suficiente. A ver. Sí, claro. Bueno, tengo clavos, pero supongo que me hará falta un martillo, seguramente. Usar... Con los libros viejos, el hechizo de aperturas de tapas, el hechizo de fuego. Bueno, abertura de tapas. La tira de cuero. Vale. Coger llave. El hechizo de fuego con la chimenea. Sombrero. Hechizo de fuego con chimenea. A ver, usar... apertura... botella de vino. Vale. Vale, viajar al futuro. Vale, y ahora que tengo la llave, utilizar para abrir la caja. Ahí. Vale, como ya tengo clavos. A ver,
What's this? Dear Wilbur. Hey, a message from the time travel book. Shortly after you traveled back to your time, I left the library. There is a lot out there to discover. Time travel must be possible, even without magic and outside of a magical library. Don't you agree? I want to thank you for everything, book friend, for saving those curmudgeonly old books. Above all, for giving me a topic, nay, even more, a passion. Take this gift as thanks. May it always keep your clever head dry. Wow! What a stylish hat!
un sombrero. Un sombrero de papel.
Old but not rotten. I wonder if they can remember that I saved them. They don't know that they would have rotted without my help. For them, it never happened. Hello, friends.
He who from the world retires, void of hate is blessed. Who a friend's true love inspires, leaning on his breast.
Ah, very nice.
Wilbur, friend of books, has returned. Hail to our king!
Come on, I didn't do that much.
It is a kingly act to assist the fallen.
You seem to all be doing well again.
Oh, we have so many stories to tell, so much knowledge to share.
Tomorrow, I'll bring my students here. They could use a few good books.
And we could use them.
At last, the door to the library's reappeared. Things are going to get a lot livelier around here.
Oh, let's hope so. We don't want the library to be so ashamed of us that it hides again.
Is that why it disappeared?
Philosophy books that canna hold a thought. Dictionaries almost speechless. Travel books that have lost their way. We were not a collection one could be proud of.
You said earlier that you need the students. What for?
You experienced it yourself. Books that are no longer read lose their power. They fade, they're forgotten. Our ideas and our knowledge only stay alive for as long as we're read.
Are all you books alive, then?
No, even here there are books that cannot emanate magic. Some books stay dead, no matter how often you read them.
Oh, I had a math book in school once. It was just like that.
I can imagine.
I've got to go. Lots to do. Ta-da.
Goodbye, Wilbur, and take time for a good book.
Whatever. What is this? Laws of Aventuras. Hello? Are you alive? You're not going to bite my finger off if I open you, right? In Bracken, men are forbidden by law from giving their wives a nasty look on Sundays. In Belzing, women are forbidden to wear fake moustaches if said wearing could incite temple visitors to laughter. Strange laws. What else have our legislators come up with? In Shindula, men and women over 18 years are prohibited by law from opening their mouths while smiling if doing so would reveal more than one missing tooth. Oh, come on. No one could really come up with this stuff. These are the silliest laws I've ever heard of. In Seastone, public employees under 1.5 meters in height are not allowed to work at heights of more than 3 meters. I take it all back. This book is coming with me.
Ah, vale, supongo que así no nos pueden obligar a limpiar las telarañas.
And you? Who are you?
From the spirits that I called, sir, deliver me.
Aha! A suitable book. The Sorcerer's Apprentice. And you? Who are you?
From, sir.
Aha! The books have been through a lot. They deserve some rest. The fire is once again an ordinary fire. I don't know how long I sat in front of it and read. Must have been a long time, and yet it flew by. I think for the troll and the others, I was probably only gone a few minutes. Excuse me, Headmaster Block.
No sé por qué a veces las voces se oyen bajitas y como si estuvieran en una cueva o algo.
About those tasks.
Yes?
Headmaster, have a look at this.
What do you have?
Heaps of old laws and regulations.
Indeed. Fantastic.
Do you think they're still valid?
But of course. As long as the law was not formally repealed, it has the same validity as the day it was adopted.
One of the laws says that government employees under 1.5 meters in height are not allowed to work at heights of more than 3 meters.
Veritably.
And yet you want me to remove the cobwebs in the hall, the cobwebs on the 5-meter-high ceiling.
Oh, of course. Professor Weathervane, I wish to formally apologize. I should not have asked you to perform such a task. I did not know the law.
Ignorance is no excuse, but I forgive you. Can we then consider the task of removing the cobwebs as off the list?
But of course. An old code of laws can be of great help in building a new order.
So, I'll get back to work then.
You are doing amazingly well.
I don't have anything to talk to him about, so that's good. I can't leave until I've completed the 3 tasks and informed the headmaster. I don't want to let the Archmage down.
Ya, pero supongo que ya no tengo que limpiar las telarañas, ¿no?
Excuse me.
Yes?
Oh, nothing.
Yes?
Oh, nothing. So, I'll get back.
You are...
Vale.
The display case can't be opened like... Master Marcus told me everything. I just wish I wasn't entirely on my own.
En principio, ya está, ¿no?
Yeah. Yes?
Oh, nothing. So,
You are...
the fire looks perfectly normal again. Probably the last bit of fireplace travel powder has been burned out.
Ah, sí, a lo mejor que tengo
Unfortunately, I can't open the display case.
que barrer el suelo, digo yo. Pero claro, ¿cómo abro yo esto ahora?
The display case can't... I don't think that... but I can try. As I suspected, there's another spell to open locks. At the moment, I have no questions. And you?
From Sir.
Aha! The paper hat of the book friend. I hope no books were harmed in the making of it. And you? Who are you?
From Sir.
Aha! The moment I have no... You just have to know your rights. Wow, this isn't dust and dirt. It's like the funk of 40,000 years. It's rock art. As if thousands of feet have trampled it into the floor. Even though no one's been here for 20 years. At least as far as I know. I don't... At the moment, I have no question. How can I ever get the hall cleaned up? And by, 72 o'clock? Wow, this isn't dust and dirt, even though no one's been here.
Poca cosa me queda más por probar, la verdad.
It doesn't matter. I can enter the library through the door now. It doesn't matter. Should I misuse the broom on display to sweep out the entrance hall? Unfortunately, I can't open the display, Kate. I don't think that'll work, but I could try. Bernison, troll. Bernison of High Wind Lake managed to collapse the south wing of the school by sneezing. At the moment, I have no question. Archmage Alistair's magic slate. I like it. It looks important. And it's got lovely rounded corners.
Pues ahora sí que estoy... perdido. Vamos, aquí lo he mirado todo.
Axel can... Beaverus... Brian became the... He teleported himself 20 feet... Burnerson... Daniel Con... His last essay on the... Elmar's... Fluff... Hiker... Despite... Friedrich... Ingemar... Despite... Yoda... Magic... Lennart the Academic, Levin from the Hills, Gifted Far, Marcel Marco intentionally uses Mario Mushroom, Mark of the South, Lord Mark of the South, Movi Van Grove transfer, Omadom, okay, no, that's just... Pabba the Great, Percy Smith, Percy detonate, the students never, Peter, the Hunters Guild, it seems the great, Rene, Russell the Sasha, this entry, hey! Sasha, this entry was only added to make life difficult, hey! Serena, Speedster, document not found, Theragor lost. Toby Corner.
Curiosamente aquí no hay nada. Pues ahora sí que no sé, no tengo ni idea de qué hacer ahora. Supongo que me queda limpiar esto. Claro, ¿cómo? Yo que estaba sacando la escoba de allí, pero...
Mages use balls like this to communicate. He'll know how I can tame them. Master Marcus told... I just... I don't have anything to talk to him about, so that's good. I can't leave until I've completed the 3 tasks and informed the headmaster. I don't want to let the Archmage down.
Hola Witchback, no, es que me he quedado sin chat. Porque yo lo que hago es mirar el chat por la tablet. Y algo ha pasado con el router que el wifi se ha ido. Entonces, claro, ahora mismo no veo nada. De todas formas voy a cortar por aquí ya. Y nada, los que estén por ahí por el chat. Tengo aquí al perro. ¿Qué pasa? Y nada, los que estéis por ahí por el chat, ya nos vemos otro día. A lo mejor no sé, a lo mejor más tarde, pero claro, tengo que ver a ver si resuelvo esto del wifi, porque si no me quedo sin ver el chat. Pues nada, lo dicho, gente. Ah, vale, por ahí está un patch. Que no, ya te digo, no te había visto. No podía. Pues nada, lo dicho. Nos vemos tal vez luego más tarde. Venga, hasta luego.